as you can probably hear, we're in the middle of a city. Because today, instead of doing a normal video like a road test or a track test or a drag race or something like that, we're gonna go on a little bit of a mini throttle house adventure.
Yeah, because we've featured Rolls-Royces before, and they're fancy. But the Spectre is a slightly different beast, one that they're still charging $500,000 for. And if you're a $500,000 passenger car, you have to be the best, the superlative. That's a number that makes everyone from the nation this is made say, oh, blimey, ain't I've got cheap charging that. Bloody hell.
I'll just translate that.
Yeah.
It's very bold of them to charge that much money, isn't it? Bloody hell. Wow.
Yeah, so we've devised 4 tests that we think represent the 4 pillars of what makes a Rolls-Royce a Rolls-Royce.
That is the ultimate motor car.
Even though its starting price puts it between the Ghost and the Phantom, the Spectre, in more ways than one, is a successor to the Phantom Coupe, a car that Rolls say was their previously sexiest offering. A car that, like many Rolls-Royces before and after it, had the beating heart of a carefully designed, silky V12 engine. So we have to wonder, has some of that magic gone? Because the new Spectre is a pure EV. Rolls can use all the fancy terminology they want, but now the chasm in propulsion technology between this $500,000 Rolls-Royce and, I don't know, a Kia is narrower than ever. So for Rolls to really wow us now, it must pass these tests with flying colours, starting with the cornerstone of the brand. Pinnacle of luxury is minimum input, maximum output. Yes. So as a driver or a passenger of this car,
Yes.
I don't want to part with 1 calorie.
No, nothing must be burned.
I don't want to feel tension in my neck as we accelerate. I just want to melt. I want to feel boneless.
I am immediately melting in this car.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
just instantly different. It's instantly different, James, to anything else that you drive.
The steering's light as well, like, even for the driver.
Oh, it should be. A Rolls-Royce must be piloted with 1 pinky. That's probably in the book. I just made that up now.
Easily.
Yes, easily. Look at you,
Yeah,
look at you
yeah,
go.
yeah. No,
Oh,
there's no
that's just
resistance.
crazy, isn't it? This thing weighs over 6,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And you have turned it around a corner with a pinky finger.
I think I may have lost 3 calories there.
It's unacceptable.
But the other thing is the effortlessness in power, because
Yes.
we've lost the V12.
We have the twin turbo V12.
The twin turbo V12. Now
Yes.
we are down to just electric motors.
Yes.
577
Ooh,
horsepower.
okay, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Actually, that cut in harder than I thought it would.
I was expecting Rolls-Royce to attenuate our acceleration a little bit more than that.
Oh, you can feel the weight on braking. You can feel it. Where
That's
did you...
properly rapid.
That is fast, yeah.
I was not expecting that.
0 to 60 in just under 4.5 seconds.
I'm pretty sure that the guy that gave us the presentation of this car was like, oh, we don't want passengers.
No,
to
he
be
said
accept-"
he said we don't want 2-point-something seconds.
Right.
So 4 seconds or nearabouts in
Yes.
an EV still feels crazy quick.
Yeah.
I mash it.
Oh,
It's still smooth.
Well, that's actually a little bit unnerving, honestly.
Okay, well, you're not going to believe how fast that was just then. This might win the prize for hiding speed, even more than like the M5s.
Right.
That was mad. I'm sorry, Toronto police.
I mean, we went
nothing, for
for nothing because we were going
nothing.
exactly 100 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
But I looked down and we had already decelerated for a couple seconds and I saw the speed.
Belongs in the fast lane.
It did absolutely not feel. Oh, wow. That is cool. Look, you know what? That's probably the ultimate expression of effortlessness I think I've ever seen.
No, true effortlessness is how a Rolls-Royce deals with tarmacular adversity.
Wait, before we do that. Oh, James.
Yeah.
I'm wafting by the CN Tower.
You are. In a gold Rolls-Royce.
In a gold Rolls-Royce.
Let's go find some more challenging roads.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to turn off.
Rogers.
Here we are. Tram-lined.
Yeah. We've picked the right city. We've picked the right city.
Yeah, terrible roads.
These terrible
And I know
roads.
everyone from Michigan to New Orleans who's saying, well, come to where I live. No, it's bad.
It's real bad here. It really is. Every single car that we test where I live isn't really a problem. And James goes, it's horrible. It's horrible in Toronto roads. I just can't do it. Every single time. This is not one of those cars though, is it?
No, this is really quite lovely. You're aware of the surface of the road. You are. It's not complete isolation.
This doesn't actually have dampers for its dampers like the Ghost does.
No, it apparently doesn't need it.
It doesn't need
30% more torsional rigidity. Whatever it is as good, if not better, than any other Rolls we've driven.
Yeah, it does the Rolls thing where they're not afraid of a little bit of rebound on the suspension, right? It's not so German and it's like, no, you're done now,
yeah.
right? It just lets the car move and just float over top of all of the bumps. It's the signature, it's the characteristic of the Rolls-Royce.
It's Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee actually helped design this particular car. He said, be like water, my friend.
Ah, I see,
It's
right,
fluid, yeah.
Flow over the
Yeah.
rocks. We're going over cracks, bumps, tram lines, and there's just like I can feel it ever so slightly in my arms. But I think that's only because of the absence of all other...
of the release handle to get into the back seats, which, despite its sloping roof, can comfortably seat adults. Unless they're 6'6". Every part of it oozes an unmatched quality. It feels 3 levels above anything else on the road. And Mr. Charles Rolls may have been a century ahead of his time, because in losing its combustion engine, the Rolls-Royce Spectre has actually leveled up the passenger experience. So, is it a Rolls-Royce? Yeah, the best we've ever operated. Worth the $500,000? I mean, what is money anyway? Sure, if they chuck in some 24-karat gold donuts and some Instagram followers, we're in. Thanks for watching.